Mark. Happy to have you with us. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway on the hill and coming off a great start, Corbin Burnes. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight. They start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Here comes a pitch.
Ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Left-hand hitter waits. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Mullins grabs it on the run. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
One down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. And that one a little bit high. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. He's got it. There's 2 away.
The first base is number 3.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Bryce Harper. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Right down the chute, and that is strike 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Orioles due up in the first, no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Baltimore, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler.
He's been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Bottom of the first, here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. A line in the pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And he takes a strike. The pitch. Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now, Alec Bohm.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a strike. 1 out, bases empty. And that one is in for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Fly ball center field coming on. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Take a look at the lineup. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Alec Bohm.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boo. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Adley Rutschman stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Westberg drifts towards it, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing for the Orioles in the first. On to the second for Baltimore. No score. Top of the second. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
And here it comes. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, from a 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Rutschman hauls it in for the out. 1 away. And stepping in is the speedy Jordan Westberg. That one's in there, 0-1. Burns, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Second inning here. No score. Ripped on the ground to second. Mateo sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Bryson Stott. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run. And that's outside. 2 outs, base is empty. That's a strike, and it's 1-1.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That one catches the zone, and the count 1-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of them there. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. On the outside corner, that's strike 1. That's a strike. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Anthony Santander at the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far. That one fouled off. 0-1 down.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, bro. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
The 0-2. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
All over that one right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ramon Urias stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Kicks and deals. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man at first, 1 away. In the air to left, down the line. He's got it. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That one's in there. 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Nabs it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto. Burns back to work.
1-0.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Burns, a Northern California native. He was a 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin. Made it as a pitcher. Pitch is in there. 1-2.
1-2.
And another ball. Righty to the plate. Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Stephen Kwan. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Trying to move him over here. Mountcastle. They apply the tag, and their runner moves up to second. Next to hit, Johan Rojas.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
Right side, Mateo. in plenty of time to first. 2 down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Marsh in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played careful with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Two outs, runner at first. Trey Turner at the plate. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Throw there. Safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Two outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inning over, and it could have been worse. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusive on the show. Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the last of the third. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. Next for the Orioles, Jorge Mateo. That's in there. Mateo, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
One hit to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Up next is Warriors.
And down the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Just missed. The 1-1.
No.
This is inside.
2-1.
The Phils up by a run here in the third and final game of the series. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. And that just misses. There's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of the line.
Realmuto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Now a check on him at second, back safely.
Now the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Up the middle, base hit into center field. Mullins headed home. Here comes the throw. It's a line, and he scores. We're tied at 1. Here's Adley Rutschman. And there's a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the last half of the third. Just off the inside edge. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Turner sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Bryce Harper. Burns back to work. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-ups the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Go-ahead run on base. And now Kyle Schwarber. He popped out his first time. Clips the corner. 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Foul ball still 0-2. All tied up here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. On the ground, right side. And that one handled to first. Schwarber out of the play.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Fought off foul.
He's begging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
And he'll 1. Missed.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Here's a rocket out to left. Comes into the glove. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 2-1.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
This is Bryson's stop. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the third and final game of the series. And that one missing low. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins settles under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. So they get 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Phillies 2 and the Orioles 1. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Good eye right there.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Late on that fastball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And before the pitch, he steps off. Righty delivers. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And a pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. Goes off speed. Gets the out. Baseman Ramon Urias. He's 0 for 1. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. And a good eye there. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air to left center. Marsh snags it for the 2nd out. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. Lifted in the air out to left. Marsh moves under it. Brings it in. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And he deals. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Bounce to 3rd. Whips it to Mountcastle. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So up next, Stephen Kwan. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. So now 1-2. And the pitch. And downstairs. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So man aboard, Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Kwan at first, 1 gone. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Mountcastle. There's one. So the batting order turns over. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 1 for 2. First offering. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those players.
There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
In the air out to center. Mullins brings it in with a nice running grab. One left for Philadelphia. They lead it 2-1. Back now at Oriole Park. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Pitch. Outside. 1-0. There's the strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That catches the top part of the zone. 2-2.
2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. You can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of height on the end.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Mullins stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that's off the inside edge. 2-0. Right through there for a strike. The Orioles trailing by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Full count.
Payoff pitch. Headed down the line. Quan heads after it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Top of the 6th inning, and now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. The right-hander back to work. That's in there. It's 0-1. Turner, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. His 17th of the year. It's 3-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's it for Corbin Burnes, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Kenta Maeda.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Bryce Harper to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
One ball.
Part of the order
No
coming
strike.
through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ripped on a line. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for two. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
Ball.
That's right. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Harper, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Wouldn't
Ball.
chase that time. Activity in the bullpen. Dylan Tate, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Bauman getting cranked up as well. Hard on the ground to first. Mountcastle takes it to the bag. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that one pulled foul. Line drive, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 4-1. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row, man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Now a chance for Bryson Stott. That one's in there.
0-1.
Strike one.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Still only one out here in the inning. On the ground, right side. Throws to Henderson. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Bohm.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. We just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're
No
hot.
ball. 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Knocked knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And one out now.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. That's through there for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Stop. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Boots it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score.
I think he got a little casual in that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
Foul ball. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Time called during the pitch. And it looks like a balk has been called here. Swung on, belted. Kwan going back on this one. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 4-2.
Well done, drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now at the plate, Ramon Urias. Throw to second, save. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. First pitch misses.
Well, I guarantee you, after that last visit from the pitching coach, all he did was remind his pitcher, focus on this hitter and nothing else.
On the ground to third. It's through for a hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they trail by 1. Next to hit, Ryan O'Hearn. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Kicks and fires. Struck him out looking. So 2 runs in the inning on 2 base hits. 1 error and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 4 and the Orioles 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mike Baumann.
Power slider guy. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Line of the pitch. Real Muto into box again. Takes a strike.
You know, these Phils, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And a 1-2. Hit in the air, right field. Santander drifts towards it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Stephen Kwan now at the plate.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Popped up. Mateo has a beat on it. Calls it in, 2 away. Johan Rojas getting ready to hit.
The center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jeff Hoffman.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And the pitch. Yeah, there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
1 strike.
There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-2. Strike 3, got him swinging. Now 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Mateo, the next to hit, takes outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Falling behind 2-1. That one packed up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Orioles 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Danny Coulombe.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a pitch. On the ground right side, Mateo. The throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The bat number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Shows where they at? Sold out to the world. Get the bag, get the money. Just a love, never wife. I love the money. Out in San Diego with some boys. 3 days no sleep.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Cionel Perez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Tate also throwing. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Bryce Harper. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Two outs, and it's fouled away. On the ground, right side. Mateo sends it to first. Harper retired. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Matt Strong.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So now here's the DH, Alec Bohm, 1 for 3. As the lefty gets to work, called strike right there.
No ball, 1 strike.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
So digging in, Adley Rutschman. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Got him looking, and there's 2 away.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Harper makes the catch, inning over. Orioles held in check there. They still trail it here, 4-3. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Coulomb back to work. Coulomb measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 5-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Dylan Tate gets the ball now.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Stepping in, Jordan Westberg. That's in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That clips a corner.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a ball lifted left field, and it drops in.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
That one to first. That's a hit. Lead runner around second. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, the left-hander at the plate, runner on first. There is a hole on the right side of the infield, and as a left-hander myself, this was easy money. Just hit the ball on the ground that way, got a good chance of a knock, and creating a first and third situation.
So they're at the corners now. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. And a foul ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That misses, and the count even 1-1. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. At the belt and fires. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The Phillies trying to break this one open here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball.
And he grounds one back up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores. And the throw's offline, safe at third. One down. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Slider clips the zone. Ground ball could be 2. Throws to Henderson, and that's 2. They put 2 on the board, 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Phillies. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jose Alvarado.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And into the box for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Into center and a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
The Phils trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Marsh makes the grab, 1 down.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
O'Hearn at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
And here it comes. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Spin throw, that's 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
6-3 our final score. With Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next game of the week.
Our final line.